Hello and welcome to the Natural State Update. I'm Christina Munoz. Did you know that someone is killed due to an overdose every 5 minutes in this country? For one Arkansas mom who lost her son to fentanyl poisoning, that is way too many. And she's doing what she can to help keep others from having to go through the immense pain of losing a child. Jason Peterson has more.
My son Hagen was 22 when he left us, and ultimately what took him from us was fentanyl-laced cocaine. He did not know it was in there.
For Stacy James, that unimaginable and devastating loss was the driving force behind the creation of Hope Movement Coalition.
To meet the needs of families that had lost someone to a drug-related death, whether that was labeled overdose or fentanyl poisoning, to us it's all the same. It's still a loss. And so we started small, just providing support groups and the connections, the networks, and over the last 4 years it's grown.
Now they offer resources like financial help because most young adults don't have life insurance, so funeral costs alone can be quite burdensome. There's also an annual event called Bridge the Gap on the last day of August, which is International Overdose Awareness Day.
So we'll start in front of the library with our speakers, and then we will all walk together to the pedestrian bridge where we'll have a moment of silence. That's 5 minutes, because every 5 minutes we lose someone. People don't understand that. When we started this event in 2020, it was 8 minutes of silence, and now we're down to 5. And we recognize those angels that we've lost from our state, and that's the most emotional part of the event for me, is saying their names out loud. But their names need to be said out loud because their cause of death does not define them. Their cause of death does not define their families.
To see all of the parents and families walking the bridge with the pictures of their loved ones that aren't here anymore, it's just, I wish it was a movie, but it's not. It's real life, and it's something that we have to stand our ground and fight back. If not, we're going to lose more people.
Well-known North Little Rock police officer Tommy Norman knows about this kind of loss firsthand.
November the 17th of 2021 is when my beautiful, beautiful daughter Alyssa Norman passed away from fentanyl poisoning. Worst day of my life, absolutely. Still it crushes my heart, and whatever we can do as individuals, groups of people, there's power in numbers, organizations, businesses like Purple Cow, to come together and help raise money to fight and keep fighting. It would mean a lot to me.
With purple being the color for overdose awareness and the color of Recovery Month, Purple Cow is the perfect partner for Hope Movement Coalition.
Purple Cow is just a staple in Central Arkansas. We all know and love Purple Cow. And several years ago, I got the idea, I didn't have the courage yet, to say, man, wouldn't it be phenomenal to use someone that's known for being a huge part of our community with purple, coming together with us to say, stigma, you're not welcomed in Arkansas. We see everyone, we love everyone.
Which is why a portion of the proceeds from all Purple Cow locations this week is going to Hope Movement Coalition's Family Emergency Fund. For Tommy Norman, that purple shake is not only a way to raise money for those who have been through what he has, but also a special memory for he and his daughter, Alyssa.
So one of our last meals Alyssa and I had was at the Purple Cow on Cantrell, and it was her birthday. It was just me and Alyssa, and she loved the sweet potato fries, and she loved the cheeseburgers, and she loved the purple shake. And she would take her fries and dip them in the shake. Purple Cow is going to always hold a special place in my heart. I remember when Alyssa passed away, in my first time coming here, I had a purple shake in her memory, and I cried a little bit just because I missed Alyssa being here with me.
Although there's nothing that can take away the pain of losing a loved one, supporters hope they can help keep others from going through more loss.
The most dangerous words you can say are "not my child." I said those words. Every parent that's lost a child has said, "not my child." We have a whole generation of children growing up without parents. We have a generation of siblings that have lost their first best friend. All of this is such complicated grief. And when we have the courage to speak up, it's not because it's going to bring our loved ones back. It's because we want the communities to hear us say, this is in your town. This is on your streets. It's killing your people. Stigma has got to go away. We have to start having those conversations. And honestly, I hope a day comes when there's no need for Bridge the Gap, when there's no need for Hope Movement Coalition. I want to do my job so well, and I want to help empower so many grieving families and so many recovery warriors that I work myself out of a job. That's my goal.
Alyssa was much more than her last few seconds of her life. People loved Alyssa. She could come in here right now and you would instantly connect with her. She had such a beautiful soul.
For the Natural State Update, I'm Jason Peterson.
The Bridge the Gap event will be Thursday, August 31st, starting at 6:45 at the Clinton Presidential Library, and all are welcome to attend. For more information, visit the Hope Movement Coalition Facebook page. Switching gears, backwards Shakespeare, American Idol stars, Sondheim songs, and La Bamba. All of those are part of this year's lineup at the Center for Humanities and Arts at UA Pulaski Technical College, better known as CHARTS. Pulaski Technical College is quickly becoming known as an entertainment hub in Central Arkansas.
It's always an exciting thing for me to share these type of artists and acts with a community like Central Arkansas. It's because I feel like it's great experience for people in the community as well as the students that are actually here on campus and taking classes here, and giving them the opportunity to see performers that they probably would not have any other opportunity anywhere else to go see unless they were like in New York or Chicago or one of those places. So to provide that experience and opportunity to people in the community is always a great excitement for me.
As the director of CHARTS, Kurt Leftwich says it's not just about being entertained, it's good for the economy and community.
Not just the fact that these shows are amazing and these artists are amazing, but just the opportunity to come out and just be in a public setting with other people again. Like, that's one of the things we really want to try and emphasize this year, is that it's not just to come for the concerts, but to come for the experience, to come for just the face-to-face interaction with people again. You know, we've really revamped our lobby area where we have really nice new furniture pieces that people can just hang out and relax and talk to each other and just kind of be a nice social setting prior and after our public performances.
As for this year's lineup, get ready for some impressive talent.
Starting with the complete works of Shakespeare Bridge on September the 9th. If you don't know this show, it's basically 3 actors that do all of Shakespeare's works for about the first hour. And then after intermission in Act 2, they do the entire show of Hamlet backwards in like 20 or 30 minutes. And so it's a comedy show. There's a lot of hilarity that ensues from doing that much Shakespeare in a short time frame, of course, and especially trying to do Hamlet backwards. So it's a real funny show.
They will also be offering a student performance and several workshops with this show. Next up, Los Lobos.
They're actually celebrating their 50th anniversary with this tour. So it's a great milestone for them. They, of course, are really well known ever since like they did the music for the La Bamba soundtrack way back in the 80s. So they're a great band from California. It's going to be a great show for sure.
In October, American Idol fans, listen up.
We're on the move. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move.
We will have Ruben and Clay, as in, yes, Ruben Studdard and Clay Aiken from American Idol Season 2, the 20th anniversary of their appearance on American Idol. So they're going on tour together to kind of celebrate that milestone. Yeah, it's going to be great. Those who know them, of course, know what fantastic singers, performers they are, and what funny guys they are when they're on stage. So really looking forward to that as well.
And if you're a fan of America's Got Talent, you won't want to miss Sons of Serendip.
4 African-American musicians that were on America's Got Talent previously, and since then they've just been kind of going out on tour, and I saw them live in New York City last year, and they were just amazing. They played just fantastic music. We really think the people in the community here are really going to enjoy them. So looking forward to presenting them in November.
If you're a fan of Broadway, be sure to come to the spring show.
We will be bringing in Simply Sondheim, which is this touring show of 4 amazing singers that do all of the great Sondheim music, and obviously in memoriam of his recent passing, unfortunately. So this is just a great way to remember all of the amazing music that he wrote throughout his life.
Charts also collaborates with several local artistic groups.
So it's Ballet Arkansas, it's a Kansas festival. They do their big dance performance here at our venue every year for their festival. The Thea Foundation, Little Rock Winds. We have all these other public arts and not-for-profit organizations that will come use our venue throughout the year as well.
Which means there really is something for everyone at Charts.
We're really excited to continue the Charts programming season and really excited to continue our affiliation with all the local arts organizations and not-for-profits. We just think that giving back to the community in that sort of way is why we do this and why we love doing what we're doing.
Go to uaptc.edu/charts to buy tickets and for more information. And you already know about one September performance, but Amanda Horton has a whole lot more for you. She joins us now with all of your entertainment options for the month.
I'm Amanda Horton, Executive Director of Public Appearances at the University of Central Arkansas. School is back in session and I have some big September announcements. On September 21st, we will have the grand opening of the Wingate Center for Fine and Performing Arts, and you are all invited to attend. Festivities will kick off at 4:30 with a seal breaking followed by an off-the-clock reception where we'll have tours, food, live entertainment, and so much more. Finally, we'll end our night in the concert hall with Grammy Award-winning Third Coast Percussion, where they will perform a special concert for the opening of Wingate. Tickets are free, but you must go to our website to claim them. We are also kicking off our performing arts season on campus with the Folkloric Dance of Mexico on September 8th. This colorful show will have eye-popping costumes and a cast of over 32 dancers. We will offer a 60-minute matinee at 10 a.m. and a full-length performance at 7:30 p.m. We're also presenting the Barricade Boys on September 29th. This group is straight out of the West End in London, and they are original cast members from Les Miserables. Be ready for toe-tapping music, incredible choreography, and so much fun as they sing pop and Broadway hits. The Conway Symphony Orchestra will kick its season off this month with a free concert in Laurel Park. Bring your blankets, lawn chairs, and of course the whole family to enjoy the sounds of the symphony. Ballet Arkansas is starting their 45th season with Live at the Plaza in early September with free performances in the Argenta Plaza. What a gift to our community to enjoy free professional performing arts. Be sure and take advantage of these special opportunities. Other theater options this month include in North Little Rock, Argenta Community Theater will present the rousing cheerleader-themed musical Bring It On. In Benton, the young players at the Royal Theater will present Peter and the Starcatcher. The Arkansas Shakespeare Theater will be taking their show on the road. The complete works of William Shakespeare Abridged will be performed at Charts in North Little Rock, Washington State Park in Washington, Arkansas, and at the Ozark Heritage Center in Leslie. Make plans to be at one of these shows. Little Rock will have many options, including Arsenic and Old Lace, presented by Murray's Dinner Playhouse. Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, will be performed by the newly created Actors Theater of Little Rock at the Quapaw Quarter United Methodist Church. And Matilda the Musical is being performed at Wildwood Park for the Arts in Little Rock. Some unique theatrical presentations include Paw Patrol Live, Heroes Unite at Simmons Bank Arena. This is an interactive stage show that will keep your little ones on the edge of their seats. And if you're a fan of the 80s, you are not going to want to miss an evening with John Cusack and a screening of 16 Candles at the Robinson Center on September 15th. Simmons Bank Arena offers Rockers 3 Doors Down on September 8th and Nickelback on September 25th. The hall has such a diverse selection of music, from Sister Hazel, the alternative rock band, to the Wailers, a reggae group, to the country music group Lone Star, and so many more. If you like country and rock, then you should head over to Hot Springs to the Oaklawn Entertainment and Event Center on September 10th to see the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Finally, don't miss out on Akansa, the Arts Festival of the South. They have theatrical productions like Doubt the Parable and The Spirit of Harry Tubman, concerts from Damn Tall Buildings and Take 3, and even dance shows like Ballets with a Twist. This festival takes place from September 7th through the 23rd across Central Arkansas, and you should check out their full website for the listing of events. For the Natural State Update, I'm Amanda Horton.
Thanks, Amanda. Our encouraging word for this episode is a short one from Numbers 6:24. The Lord bless you and keep you. For the Natural State Update, I'm Christina Munoz.